As a young Australian, as much as politics interests me, I would never consider it as a possible career path due to the attitudes in the current political climate. Does the panel believe that negative political tactics, such as those that we'll surely see in the lead up to September 14th, are scaring away future politicians and disconnecting our government even further from the general public? And can anything really be done to stop it?
Tim Levinson.
Well, I guess on that level, Rebecca, I'd say that who cares about the carbon tax? The biggest tax is most definitely our political culture. And, you know, I wonder how much time is spent by politicians debating the art of politics versus the act of actually getting things done. And for me, it's like one great big long brain-numbing MC battle with no punchlines. It's devoid of entertainment. There doesn't seem to be anything that we come out of it with.
Women in particular have a very hard time in federal politics due to some of the negative things that are said about them, and this is something that worries me a lot, and I'd hate to think that it is putting young women off. I noticed Nicola Roxon, when she resigned on Sunday, saying that she hoped that her example would encourage more women to come back into politics, and I think it is a real concern of women who are currently serving that they're getting feedback that a lot of young women are finding it, well, why on earth would I want to go into an environment like that and be treated that way?
Look, women sometimes do get a rougher trot, that's true, but there's no way out of that. You just got to grin and bear it and get through it and keep setting the example that you're not going to be deflected by the type of insults that might come your way, because that's all someone's trying to do is upset you and derail you. But I think what the questioner goes to is a dissatisfaction with politics generally. It's not just women are dissatisfied. Broad numbers of the community are dissatisfied, and it's not just young people. And the last year in Parliament, and I think it is because it hasn't been a Parliament with a clear majority, has been very much a he said, she said, attack each other Parliament, and I think that's been damaging to the perception of politics.
Well, being a young person myself, Tony,
Haven't lost your sense of humour.
Thanks, Tony. I was a young person when I first got involved in politics many years ago, and look, this is a tough job, there's no question about it, and you'll be subjected to all sorts of criticism, abuse, and that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but that's just part and parcel of the job. Why did I get involved? Well, I got involved because I think that I was a beneficiary of governments taking decisions that have opened up opportunity for people. I was the first person in my large extended family to get a university degree.
Me too.
Why did I get that? Well, it was because of decisions that Labor governments had taken. Now, that from a very young age showed me the power of what government can do. If you go into politics, you can make a difference, and I see the people whose lives we are improving, and as hard as all of the rest of it is, that's actually a really satisfying thing.
Christopher Pine.
Well, I think Rebecca has a very good point, and I'm sorry to say that I think the last 3 years have been really poisonous in federal politics, and I think...
Do you accept a fair amount of the responsibility for that?
No. I think it's because the relationships in the Parliament are much more poisonous today than they were. I was elected 20 years ago, if you can believe it, when I was 25.